Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Changkuoth Nyak. In today's report, a driver was killed and several motorcycle riders were abducted in an early morning ambush along the Meridi Yei Road in South Sudan. The Commissioner of Meridi County has confirmed. Commissioner Miri Alfred Matias said the attack happened around 5 a.m. when unknown army men opened fire on a vehicle coming from Juba. The driver was killed, but 3 passengers managed to escape. About 10 miles from Meridi, a vehicle was attacked by unknown gunmen. The driver died, but some passengers on a motorcycle escaped and reached the town, Matias said. He added that security forces were sent to respond and the situation is now under control. Soon after the first ambush, several motorcycle taxi riders of boda were reportedly abducted by the same group while they were on their way to a funeral. The attacker also burned several motorcycles before fleeing into the bush. No group has claimed responsibility for the attack. In another separate incident, a Kenyan civil engineer working on a school construction project was killed in an ambush on Thursday morning along the Morobo-Kaya road. According to local officials and security sources, James Karige was traveling with another engineer at around 8 a.m. when gunmen attacked their vehicle. The two were working for the Don Bosco Catholic Diocese of Morobo, building the new St. Charles Luanga School. Commissioner Charles Data Bullen of Morobo County said Karingi body was found in the burned vehicle. 2 motorcycle riders believed to be accompanying the engineer were also attacked. The second Kenyan engineer and both riders are still missing. Government security forces responded quickly to the attack, and in the exchange of fire, one of the gunmen was reportedly killed. Officials linked the attack to army elements believed to be operating in the area, though no group has officially taken responsibility. The Don Bosco Diocese has not yet released a public statement. A church representative called the killing a tragic loss and setback to education effort in the region. Commissioner Bullen offered condolence to the families of the victim and urged the community to remain strong. Authorities are asking all travelers to stay alert and report any suspicious activity, especially in high-risk areas. Tension have also increased along the South Sudan-Uganda border. According to Kajokeji County Commissioner Wani Jackson Mule, the Ugandan People Defense Forces have expanded their presence into 4 more areas inside South Sudan, which goes against a recent agreement between the two countries. Previously, Ugandan troops were only stationed in Nyainga Moda, but they have now moved into Goloko, Alimara, Merewa, and Kulorunga, described as a mountainous area where troops reportedly arrived on Tuesday. They are now in more locations than before, and this is making people afraid some may be forced to leave their home, Mule said. He also mentioned that military tanks have been placed along key roads such as the Purai Mako Road near Kwenda Stream. He warned that the increased deployment could lead to more conflict if not addressed. Commissioner Mule called on the national government, IGAD, and the African Union to step in and help resolve the issue through peaceful dialogue. If both sides start deploying more forces, fighting may happen again. We don't want that, he said. He stressed that the issue should remain focused on Nyainga Moda, the original disputed area, and urged local people to stay calm while authorities work to reduce the tension. If you are new to my channel, I would like you to help me by subscribing, support the channel. So when I upload a new video, you can be able to get it. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.